Hello friends, welcome to Knowledge Village, and in today's session we will take a look at how to protect data in Excel. If you are here for the first time, kindly subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon below to get notifications of our future videos. So let's jump right into our sheet and see how to protect the data. Now protection of data in Excel can be done in three ways. First one is we can protect the cells in Excel. We protect the cells so that the data in the cells cannot be modified. The second way is to protect the workbook, the structure of the workbook. In this case, what happens is we are not able to modify the structure. If we protect the workbook, means we cannot modify or add new sheets to the same workbook or delete any existing sheets from the workbook. The third type of protection is for the whole workbook as a whole. The whole workbook can be protected by saving it with a password. Okay, this is very critical and we will see how it has to be done. So right now on the screen, if you see, I have highlighted some cells and I wanted to show an important feature in Excel. I don't know if anybody of you has checked this before, but if you select this range of cells and if you right click on this and you go to the format cells option, this dialog box of format cells opens up, and if you go to this protection tab over here, you see by default Excel has already locked these cells. Now you will say, if it has locked these cells, how am I able to modify data in normal circumstances? This is because this locking is initiated by Excel, but it has given you a message where it says that locking cells or hiding formulas has no effect until you protect the worksheet. That means unless and until you protect the worksheet as a whole, this locking of cells is not enabled. Although it has initiated this, but it has not enabled it. Okay, so what we need to do is, right now if you can see over here, I can modify anything on this sheet. Okay, I can modify anything anywhere on this sheet. Okay, so what I need to do so that this is locked, what I need to do is, since you have already seen that by default Excel has already locked these cells, so what addition I have to do is just to protect the sheet. How to protect the sheet? You have to go to the review tab over here at the top, and after you click on the review tab, you can select the protect sheet option. So you click the protect sheet options and this protect sheet dialog box comes up. Okay, now what Excel is asking you is the password to unprotect sheet, means now you will be protecting the sheets, so please give me a password that will allow you to unprotect the sheet. This is the message. Okay, now if you look down over here, by default I have selected these options in my previous occasion, but by default it will allow users of this worksheet to select lock cells and select unlock cells. Means even though the sheet will be locked, but even under this lock conditions, we are telling Excel that allows all users to at least select lock cells and select unlock cells. Okay, now there are various options over here which we can allow users to do even though the sheet is locked. Okay, so right now the format cells and format columns is not on, so let us protect the sheet and see. I will just protect this with a password. Okay, so 123 is my password over here. Okay, so now it has been locked. How we know? Here the protect sheet has changed to unprotect sheet now. So this is locked. Now if I try to edit anywhere, it will give me error. Okay, that means now this particular sheet has been locked. Okay, so now let us see if we can format any of these cells right now. If I click here, you see the format cells option over here is also dim. If I go to home, I cannot choose any of these options. Okay, the formatting options. Why? Because everything has been blocked. Okay, now in case I want the users to select and also format the cells, in this case what I can do is I can go to the review tab again, I unprotect the sheet, okay, and I protect it this time with these options enabled. So I will enable the format cells option. If once I do this, okay, I need to put the password again and I will say click OK. Now if you see, I still cannot modify anything, but now what I can do is I can format the cell. How? If I click right now, if you see, this format cells option is active, so I can in fact format the cells. Okay, I can make it bold. So this has been bold, and the home tab also, if you see, now all these options are enabled. So this is how you can enable whatever options you want the users to use, even though the sheet is locked. The sheet is locked. I cannot make any addition or subtraction to this, but whatever options I am allowing, those options the users will be able to access. Okay, let us go and unlock the sheet again. Okay, now what we can do is, suppose I want the users to only access this range of cells. Okay, and but they are not allowed to modify anything else. So in this particular case, what I can do is I can select this range, okay, and I can right click, I can go to the format option, I can go to the protection, and here this is locked right now, right? By default, Excel always locks it. Here I will click unlock. Okay, what I have done is I have asked Excel to unlock this range of cells, means now this range of cells are not protected even though the whole sheet will be locked. So now let us go and protect this sheet again. So now if you see, if I go to any other cell and try to modify it, it will give me an error. Even the formula tab, if I want to modify, it will give me an error. But this range of cells which I have asked and requested Excel to unlock, I can make modifications in this. I can type anything and it will be allowed. Now beautifully, this formula will accommodate the changes done in the editable cells. So just take this into account, so that I am protecting my formulas, I am protecting my other data, and what I am allowing the user in this case to do is to just access this range of highlighted cells. So I hope this is clear, how to protect cells and how to unprotect those cells which we want the users to access. Okay, so let us go to the review tab once again and let us see what is the next option. Now here if you see over here, I can create new sheets. Okay, I can create new sheets. So sheet 8, sheet 9, and I can delete new sheets or the old sheet for that matter. Okay, now what protect workbook option over here does is, what it will do is, if I click protect workbook, it will protect the structure of this workbook. What do we mean by that is, if I put a password over here, now you see this option has been dimmed, so I cannot add. If I try to click on this, nothing happens. Okay, otherwise also if I right click on this, see the insert and delete and rename and move and copy, everything has been dimmed. That means I cannot now add new sheets in this, nor can I delete any sheets existing in this. Okay, so that means, in other words, what has happened is I cannot make any structural changes in this worksheet. So now you are aware of two things. the protect and unprotect sheet and the protect workbook sheet. The third option to protect data in Excel is to protect the entire workbook with a password. How to do that is we go to the file option and we click save as. Once you click on save as, these options will be opened. From there you have to select more options. Okay, from the more options you can select tools. Okay, so in the tools option you have to select the general option. Once you select the general option, Excel will ask you for a password. Now this password is to open and also to modify. So you can give a password for opening the file or accessing the file, and you can give a password to modify or edit the file. So once you give these passwords, nobody will be able to open that workbook or that Excel file without these passwords, or to modify those files without the modification password. This is very critical. So that is why if you are putting this kind of password, it is always advisable to keep a copy of it somewhere. Means you have to write it down somewhere that this is the password for this Excel sheet, so that you don't get stuck. Because if you forget your password, then you are into a big problem, because to unlock then this workbook or to open this workbook will be a big problem. I hope all these three options of data protection are clear to you. If you have any problems, please post it in the comment section and I will try to come back to you at my soonest. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed this video and requesting you to give it a thumbs up, and thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like it and share it with others. Please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notifications of new videos.